Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, guys, the Ravens are a joke. Look. Now, it's so funny how God works, right? Yesterday, I said, man, Lamar's coming back, and I don't got no tickets, man. Now I really wish I had tickets, and I don't got no tickets. All right, no problem. It is what it is. Right? That's what I had said. Oh. Then, reports came out today that Lamar Jackson will not be playing. And I know what you guys are saying, well, wasn't it like still iffy if he was or not? The Ravens knew what they were doing. And I'm going to prove to you why today they did all of this simply to scalp money from their fans. Money, 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 money. Money. Check this out. So, I'm going to break everything down. Don't worry, you know Nitro got you, and you know how mad I am because you see how my eyes are. Check this out. So, as Ian Rappaport comes out with this, right, out of nowhere, and he goes, sources, QB Lamar Jackson ran the scout team on Friday, an indication that the two-time MVP is a full week away from returning despite having a full practice. Tyler Snoop Huntley signed off the practice squad, would be in line to start versus the Bears if Jackson can't go. Now, mind you, they marked him as a full participant. They even got me on this because I'm like, bro, you can't manipulate the injury report. He was a full participant in practice. Now, if he was limited, that would have been different. The Ravens knew what they were doing. And then after Ian Rappaport put this out and the Ravens realized how much dookie they're in, they come out with this. There has been an update to Lamar Jackson's Friday practice and game status. Jackson was downgraded from a full practice participant to limited, and he has been ruled out for tomorrow's game versus Chicago. Hey, yo, listen, bro, this is evil, bro. This is next level evil. And then Schefter comes out with this more QB news. QB Lamar Jackson will miss his third straight game Sunday due to his hamstring injury. And Ravens QB Tyler Snoop Huntley was set to start versus the Bears per league sources. Jackson is expected to return from his hamstring injury Thursday night in Miami versus the Dolphins. Let me tell you why this is all a problem, right? They knew he couldn't go. The Ravens knew exactly how bad his injury was. They knew. Just like they knew about how bad Ronnie Stanley's injury was, Patrick Ricard's injury was. Have you ever noticed that it's always these weird injuries where the Ravens don't want to let no one know what's going on? And then you hear this guy, oh, he's supposed to be back, oh, we thought he was going to be back. And then it's always 4 or 5 weeks later. You ever notice that's only the Ravens that happens to? Huh? No, I really want to ask, do y'all ever notice that we're the only team that seems to take place on and for? There's a reason for that. That's y'all fault. And then you sit here and manipulate the fans. Listen, yesterday during the press conference, it was even stated that, hey, don't you want to hear about the other players? And the media guy said no. When it was asked, he said, we want to know about the designation of 8. Harbaugh said, don't you want to hear about anybody else? And the media man, whoever asked, said no. So, and Harbaugh just said, wow, okay. Started laughing. And I'm like, oh, he's laughing because he knows Lamar's starting. This man was literally trying to take advantage of the injury designation report. And once again, the Ravens trying to outsmart everybody and in the end, outsmart themselves. Just to let you guys know, FYI, we can lose a draft pick because of this. FYI, let me even give you something else. If the NFL really wanted to, let's say we crap out this year, get a top 10 pick. Do you know they could take away that number 1 pick from us for the foolishness that this coaching staff and team had just done? And now, instead of blaming Harbaugh, instead of blaming EDC, instead of blaming these coaches and establishment, y'all going to be like, oh, it's Lamar because he can't play through a little bit of hamstring injury. Bro, y'all know how bad a hamstring injury is? Have y'all ever played sports? Mind you, I've had 2 torn meniscus, 1 torn Achilles. So that's all I've had. Now, I've had hamstring pulls and stuff like that. But you have a hamstring pull, you can't burst. You can't run. You got to jog every week, like fully like spreading out to run. Bruh. And everybody knows if you try to, you'll rip it. If it hasn't already been ripped already. Bro, listen, I'm so tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of this team. Why am I being so kind for John Harbaugh? You deserve every slap of this. I swear to God, you're in front of me, you get the hand of pain. Oh my God, I'm tired of them, bro. From the bottom of my head to the sole of my feet, I am tired of John Harbaugh. And he is going to come up with something to say, this was not my fault. This is somehow Monken's fault. This is somehow EDC's fault. Everybody but mine. Telling you. He don't even coach. He's supposed to be the overseer. And under your overseeing, right, this happens. Bro. Try to tell y'all, Harbaugh got to go. Before the year started, I said that I think if the Ravens can get hot from the beginning, that they would win a lot of games, 14, 15 games, in spite of a Harbaugh and this offensive line. But I said if there's any injuries, call all that off. Injuries, all these things happened, and it just spiraled. Now you guys are lying on injury reports, knowing darn well that injury is worse. This happened last time with Lamar. Mind you, it's not just Lamar they've done this with. They've done it with Ronnie Stanley. They've done it with Patrick Ricard. All these guys that get these injuries, oh, it's not that bad. You'll be back next week. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, bing, bom, boom. Then they're out for 3-4 weeks. Oh, if we would have known, you know what I'm saying? How is communication with the Ravens so bad? How? He said it was a doctors and players thing. Y'all knew Raven fans didn't want to see the Ravens without Lamar. You know why? Because they're averaging 6.5 points without him. Because the defense is the worst defense in the league. And y'all coaching is atrocious, and the offensive line is probably a bottom 2 offensive line in the entire league also. So now you see all that and you know. And then to get people to come into the stadium to buy those overpriced glizzies, you lie to the blue-collar workers that have to hustle, grind, to try to earn a buck, to try to attend your high-priced games. You do that? You do this in the midst of gambling, scandals going on throughout the NBA, knowing that everybody's on red alert, with the NFL sending out a memorandum to everybody, reminding them about all the rules and how certain stuff is supposed to go because of the gambling, and you go and do this? Oh, bro, this is either a lack of knowledge or just plain old, we don't got to follow the rules. And this is my problem with the Baltimore Ravens. Because this same callous mindset of, that's no big deal, we good, is how they go about a lot of things. And then when we get stuck, it's like, they told us we were dumb. We didn't know nothing about the offensive line. They're fine. How's that offensive line look to you? They said we were dumb. We don't got to fully build out the trenches. We'll be fine. How does that pass rush look to you? We say, hey, if this offensive line don't get fixed, so we're going to get the quarterback hurt. Quarterback will be fine. How's that quarterback hamstring looking? You guys did this. You. Usually I would be freaking out. Everything. I'm not freaking out. I'm not. Because I'm not. Listen, I want Lamar to come back as close to 100% as possible. You guys made this storm. Now you got to ride it. And now, you guys have just done something so egregious that even if we tank for the season and get a top pick, it could be forfeited because of your absolute arrogance, ignorance, and stupidity that you guys happily, joyously fling and throw around like it's a badge of honor. So tell me, everybody, what is everyone's saying, oh, well, we'll get a good draft pick. What is the use of getting a good draft pick when now when they just did this, they can take it away? And I will always love you. Oh, bro, nah, this is malpractice. This is malpractice. And you know what the crazy thing is? They will not blame Harbaugh. They're going to come out and blame Monk. You're going to see all these reports coming out about Monken, try to persuade people, coming about Lamar, all these different things, just so that he doesn't get any of the heat. And the owner's going to sit there like, dub, 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 dub. Tired of it, bro. Tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. It's just so much foolishness. Talk about wasting another year. Jeez. Oh, man. Man, like this, bro. Y'all don't realize how egregious this move is, how bad it is. Even if we suck, the only thing we have to look forward to is, wow, we might really get like a great offensive tackle or a great pass rusher. Gone. Because they're dumb. I want to see what y'all going to say we forfeit our first round pick. Y'all going to be like, I want to see how y'all going to defend all the Harbonites. How y'all going to defend that now? Y'all going to find, it was Lamar's fault. Because Lamar was playing, we didn't have to do any of that. Watch. I know they're going to turn on him. It's crazy. It's really ridiculous. But guys, what do you guys think? How do you feel about Lamar not playing versus the Bears? How do you feel about the Ravens lying to get ticket sales? And how do you feel about losing our first round pick for the upcoming season when we might have a top 10 pick if we keep in this trajectory? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. Whatever everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you haven't done so already, check out the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. We touch on all topics of sports, breakdowns, culture, sports culture, pop culture, and a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Guys, be there, be square, become a member, support, hit that hype button, and hit that like button. I know you guys see it when it pops up. Okay, guys? Support the channel. We're almost monetized. Also, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a QR code. QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. That's for if you want to help out with equipment. You know what I'm saying? Give me a pick me up to say, hey, Nitro, I love how much work you put into. Just want to give you, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a donation. That goes direct. YouTube can't touch that. That comes direct to this channel. So if you want to help out and just say you don't want YouTube to get any of it, that's the best way to do it, okay? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? I hate you, Harbaugh. Yeah!